Thank you all so much for joining us for our last week of Friday Night Fever. It's been an amazing year for some high school football, and right now it's state championships. We've already seen a couple of our local teams go on to win their own golden ball. One of those being our game of the week. The Choctaw County Chargers on Thursday took on the Noxubee County Tigers for the right to be called the best 3A team in the state.
The Friday Night Fever Game of the Week is sponsored by Game Day Haircuts.
KJ Cork hands it off to Tashawn King, and he will take it in from the 22 yards out. PAT is good. Look at him go. Chargers lead 7-0. Then we have for that ensuing possession, Kamario Taylor drops back to pass. He ends up taking it himself, and he's going to fumble at the goal line right there. And the ball is recovered by Caden Phillips, who falls into the end zone. Tie ball game at 7. Then into the fourth, Noxubee down. Ladarian Mosley brings it within 7 with this 24-yard touchdown. Scamper, however, they weren't able to score again. Choctaw is punting with 10 seconds left, and Noxubee doesn't pick it up, and that will be game. Choctaw County wins it 34-27. KJ Cork is the player of the game, and for the first time in program history, the Choctaw County Chargers are state champions. The 1A championship game featured the Baldwyn Bearcats taking on the Simmons Blue Devils. Baldwyn looking to bring a title home for the first time since 2008. Defensive struggle early in the first. Score was 0-0 after 1 quarter of play. In the second, now Simmons blocks a Baldwyn punt, and they find the end zone. First via special team, 6-0. Simmons in the second. Y'all hear that crowd. In the third, Baldwin down 12-0, and they go to Terrell Robinson, who punches it into the end zone. Lead cut to 5. Baldwin driving again. This time, Dylan Johnson sneaks in to give the Bearcats a 14-12 lead. He was hyped. 21-20 Bearcats lead. Simmons with the ball, and Colton Hayes gets the same ceiling interception. And y'all hear that crowd going crazy. That's the play right there. Coach Gray is pumped up after that one. Baldwin takes it 21-20. Aiden Stewart is your game MVP, and for the first time since 2008, the Baldwin Bearcats are state champions.
It's just awesome. It's just awesome. This is a great bunch of kids. They bought into everything that we did. We completely changed our offense this year. And man, I couldn't be more proud. It's just awesome feeling.
I told WTVA at the beginning of the season. Look what we had, state champs, baby.
Switching gears to last night's 7A title game against the Tupelo Golden Wave and the Brandon Bulldogs. Tupelo got off to a very quick start. Running back J.J. Hill found his way into the house with a 7-yard run, 7-0 Wave. Then later on in the first, Hill would take this, a screen pass from Noah Gillen, and take a 37-yard end zone, 14-0 Wave. Look at him go. And for the first time in 30 years, the Golden Wave come out on top. Tupelo wins the 7A state championship game 28-16. J.J. Hill is named the player of the game. This is the second time in program history that Tupelo has won the Golden Ball. And right now, you've got 2 5A powerhouses competing for their own Golden Ball. Tonight, our Jason Williams is live in Hattiesburg right now with how the West Point Green Wave are doing against the Gaucher Gators.
Thanks, Avery. We're currently in the final minute of the 5A state championship game. Gaucher just punched it in with about 19 seconds to go, but it's been all West Point for the most part in this game. Jermaine Clark has found the end zone multiple times. If West Point ends up winning the game, I'm sure he'll end up being the player of the game, but they have to recover this onside kick that's getting set to happen here in a few. But this one's been exciting, and it looks like it's going to come down to an onside kick at the very end of the game. Been a fun couple days so far. Glad you guys have joined us for all Friday Night Fever season long. Glad you guys have joined us all season long for this. But for right now, I'm going to finish up getting some highlights and post-game reaction once this game ends. But for now, live in Hattiesburg, I'm Jason Williams, WTVA 9 Sports. Back to you, Avery.
And we want to congratulate every team that has put in the hard work this football season. You've made it a lot of fun covering y'all every week. You know who's also been putting in a lot of work this year? Our high school marching bands. Speaking of, here is our final band of the week for this year's Friday Night Fever.
The Friday Night Fever Band of the Week is sponsored by Northeast Mississippi Community College.